Hello, this is Keith. I'm with eveningshadowstarot.com. That's my website. I have someone who designed that website when they designed it with around black cats, and I have an interesting story to tell you why I like these cards so much. I had decided that I wanted a black cat with green eyes. One day, one came to the house, but it was a young cat, but evidently it didn't have a home, and so it was somewhat leery of me. But I came in and got some food and put out for the cat. I had to put it at the end of the porch, and it ate that. The next day it was back again for some more food, so I put it one step closer to me. I have a real long porch on the front of my house. It's an older home. My house is about 70 years old, and at that time they were putting large porches on them. I'm so lucky to have it, and I enjoy that porch. But each day I would move one step closer. The cat soon learned that I wasn't going to hurt it. Finally, I worked all the way down the front of the porch where I was sitting, and the cat was eating right next to me. It learned to trust me. The next thing, I reached down and touched it. And I didn't hold it or anything, but I did touch it. And that went on for a week or two, and I finally got where I could pet it. Finally, it allowed me to pick it up and pet it. I don't think it had ever been in a house. So one day I ventured in bringing it in the house, and it liked it, and it stayed. And so I had that black cat, which was brought to me. You know how I feel like certain things happen to us, and that were meant to happen. And I believe my guides or the spirits brought me that little cat. But I named it Jade because it had light green eyes. So I had two little dogs, and they liked the cat too. They thought that was a fine pet to have. And one day I noticed that it was getting heavier, and I thought, I wonder if that cat is going to have kittens. Well, it wasn't long, and it had 6 little kittens, and they were all black with green eyes. So my guides had been working overtime. I said I wanted a black cat with green eyes, and suddenly now, with counting the mother, I had 7 black cats with green eyes. I didn't realize that while they were still nursing, that the mother could get pregnant again. And so by the time she had those grown, I noticed that they weren't grown, but they were weaned. She was ready to have another litter in just a few weeks. So we had 4 more black cats with green eyes. We had them, took them down, had them fixed, and we had her fixed where we wouldn't have any more black cats. So black cats mean a lot to me, and if you'll notice, if you bring up my site, just go into your Google search and put eveningshadowstarot.com, or you can go below this. And the reason it says tarot is because I do readings. This is a game that I created, and I created, I believe, 7 or 8 games that I'll be putting on here. These cards that I'm using are these, and they're called Black Cat Tarot. And so they will each one have cat in it, and I want to do one of the games are challenges using the cat cards. I have different kinds of tarot cards, and this is one set. What I would like for you to do is select A, Group B, or Group C, and then we will come back. If you need a little bit of time to think about whether you want A, B, or C, whichever one you're drawn to, there will be a message when we come back. So I'm going to, if you'd like to put it on pause and select the one that you want, and then we'll come back. Okay, I hope you're back now, and we're just going to go down the row and tell what each one means. So if you selected A, group A. Then there are 3 cards here on A, and you'll notice that each one has a cat, and it's a black cat. And I hope they have green eyes. I'm sure they do. The first one is the page, and the page of cups, and that has to do with emotions. And if you will notice, there's a cup down here, and the page is bringing a message that he has this cat, and this cat has come to him. And so I'm not saying that a cat will come to you, but something important will come to you, or you may already have something. And you'll notice it's raining and stormy, and he's taking care of that cat. Now, he's being blessed by the Queen of Cups. And she has a cup, and she has a black cat too, with these cards, and she's feeding that. And so she appreciates the page, this young page, taking on the responsibility of a pet. And it doesn't have to be a cat, it could be a dog, any animal. And I've always thought that they were very blessed. All pets are blessed, and can bring us happiness. And the third card is the sun. And you'll notice the cat does have green eyes, and they have a sunflower in the back. And what that means is if you picked A, that you're going to have a good day, and good things are coming to you. Something good is coming to you. It may not be a black cat. I hope it's not as many as we've had to find homes for. But this card stack shows that being good to the animals, blessing, they will bless you. And this cat is a blessing. And this is a wonderful card to get in tarot. It's the happiness. It brings lots of happiness. Now let's go to the second group. This will be B, and there are 3 cards again. Let's see what lesson we learn from this. The first one is called the Fool, and in tarot, the Fool is a person who is very innocent. He's starting out in life, and it's not meant to be anything terrible when you call a person a fool. With a tarot card, the Fool is just somebody that hasn't had a lot of experience. It shows this cat, and it's jumping around, and it looks like it might land in a puddle of water here. There's a lake there, but it could land in that. So it's learning a lesson. Be careful. And the next one is the Page of Swords. And this young man has found a cat, and he's taking care of it. And his sword is down here below him, and he's holding that black cat. And what this says is this group is bringing you strength. Maybe you're having a rough time. Something bad is happening, or you're not quite as happy as you should be. And this stack is going to bring you happiness. It's going to bring you the strength you need. They're comparing this little cat to a lion. That's the kind of strength you're needing. And this is going to bless you in that way. Let's take the last group, which is C. And there are 3 cards here. And the first card doesn't look very good, does it? It's the devil. And this little cat looks like it has a little bit of the devil in it. It's by a fireplace. And cats are not evil. And the devil is not evil, but he causes little evil things to happen in our life. Just drives us crazy. And you have to get away from that and listen to the truth. This man is the King of Staves, and he's standing in front of fire and has a black cat, and he has this is a wand or a walking stick, and so he's thinking, get the evil away from him. Is what he's thinking. He's a strength, and what this will bring you, if you get this, is Star. And the Star is a card I love to get. And when I get one, I know that it's going to be a blessing. Something that I'm wanting, I'm going to get a gift of some kind, in some way. Someone will be kind to me, or someone will bring me something that I have been wanting, or even just the friendship of someone new. And that's what the star is doing. So we have strength, and we also have the star. And let's go back to this first one. And this card just does not want to jump up there. And we were talking about having a happy day. So this is bringing you happiness and happy days. This stack is bringing you strength. This is bringing you a dream, something that you've dreamed of, that you've been wanting, something that's going to surprise you. So all of those were good. I hope this has helped you, and I hope that you enjoyed this challenge, this game. Be sure to check out my others. I think you'll enjoy them. I hope you will. Thank you so much for playing this game, and I hope you learned something, and I hope you get blessings. Thank you. Goodbye.